We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins. Final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And running with power here. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Sanders. Short throw to Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Sanders to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That is caught. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He's stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. The Dolphins had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson. He's got a man complete. First and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. A give up the middle to right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for this with White. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Going quickly here to Thomas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Throwing is Jackson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Trey Palmer, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
First down, Cleveland.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. To throw is Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 28. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Sanders. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70, Timberwolves.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Setting up a screen for Judkins. Only 3 there on the screen at second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
12-yard line.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing, Sanders. To the left side, he finds Bond. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Now they'll change things up. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
No, we change it.
Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give, running left is right. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Once again, Jenkins. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw now, here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
19 takes. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st down.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let go. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one complete down the field to Smith. But trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy, Viking, Cavaliers, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Get it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now Sanders. And this one too low.
I can assure you, setting up the screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the the score as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Complete to Wright. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, Jackson. Wright's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who can throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. They work now on 2nd and 9. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Trey Palmer as the 1st half is winding down. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He has Hyatt over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. A final shot before break. Sanders on the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the 1st half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
An inside run with Jenkins. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
65, 65.
On play action, here's Shador. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Completed to Hyatt. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Open man is Bond. He's got it.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Sanders to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That's taken in by his big tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Go.
Play action. It's Sanders.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his man, complete. It's right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Cowboy 80. Pioneer. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Sanders. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Open man, that's Bond. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Medina. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Wright. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They get this out quickly to the left side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Jason Sanders to kick
Now he's
off
back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On the handoff, this is Judkins.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Judkins will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Ready, ready.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Press all 80. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away.
And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, what is it? What? Oh. Get on.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Number 3. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, hey. It's not. You.
Throwing is Jackson. Pass complete, Thomas. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Ready? Shot. Shot.
Here's Bigsby.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Not a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Hey, middle.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. They'll get this down to the 38.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
38-yard line.
That one incomplete there. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Jackson.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
180. Sit hot. Hey, middle. No, we change. Middle. Sit hot.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Oh, what a time for the defense to go missing in action. How do you allow a play like that on 4th down? That lets them right back into the ballgame.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now 1st and goal. Bigsby going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Jackson.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's Jackson.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Browns 42. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Complete. Richardson has it.
That is brought down. They took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making
90,
plays.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
He'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football. They've hit it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Dolphins, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week.